Now, girls don't call men pigs for no reason. On top of being cheaters, we tend to have some really bad hygienic problems. Today, we're gonna go over gross problems that most guys have to deal with and how to fix them. That way, no girl can ever call you a pig again. Number one, just bad BO. The technical term is referred to as bromohydrosis. A combination of fatty acids and skin bacteria usually causes this very personal and musky smell to form that no bottle of cologne can ever fix. Usually, BO is caused by moisture building around your body, so these areas you want to make sure you keep them dry as possible. For example, your armpits. You can buy an antiperspirant and put it on right before you go to bed. That way the aluminum can work overnight to clog your sweat glands, and the next morning you avoid sweating completely, and again, cut the moisture, avoid the BO. Number two, sweaty or stinky balls. It's kind of the same philosophy as your armpit area. Usually down there, since it's so closed up and so much heat, it creates a lot of moisture, which then bacteria starts forming and gives you that very musky, nasty smell. To cut that, first of all, trim the bush. The less amount of pubes you have down there, the less heat will be able to collect. The second thing you can do is make sure you wear quality underwear. Underwear that's breathable and light. This is going to make sure that there's airflow down there, unlike certain underwears like cotton or some very heavy synthetic fabrics that insulate heat and cause more moisture to form and more odors. So you trim the hedges, you wear a light underwear, and on top of that, use a powder and you'll be good to go. Powder will be kind of like that final kill shot that's going to obliterate any bacteria forming down there, because it's going to absorb any leftover moisture. And also, a lot of these talcs or powder do a great job of leaving a nice scent down there, making sure you're always refreshed. Number three, sweat stains. Trust me, I know it's natural, and although you'd be surprised by how many men actually suffer from this, it doesn't take away from the fact that sweat stains are just still an unsightly scene. So don't be one of those guys. One of my top secrets, especially in the summer, to avoid sweat stains just from seeping through on my clothes: wearing an undershirt. It's by far one of the best ways to go, but don't be like your dad and wear those cheap Hanes white undershirts that you can see from a mile away. Nowadays, there's ones built with so much intention and thought behind them that they're almost invisible, like this one. Bet you didn't know I was wearing an undershirt. This one's from Sloan, our sponsor, and these are by far one of the best examples when it comes to undershirts that men should be wearing. When you wear an undershirt, you don't want other people knowing that you're wearing an undershirt. You're doing it just to avoid the sweat stains and feel confident and good all day. That's why Sloan is so great. The biggest trick that Sloan does to make sure that your undershirts are invisible is making undershirts for every skin tone color. So for example, the one that I'm wearing is the darker one that matches my skin tone color. So when I wear this, I can even throw on a t-shirt over this and you wouldn't even know I'm wearing one. I could wear a white dress shirt, any type of light colored shirt, and you would see no contrast whatsoever because the undershirt matches my skin tone color. And just like that, if you've never checked out Sloan, I'm going to have him linked below, and go ahead and look on their site. You'll see a shirt color for your skin tone color. And whatever color you end up choosing, you'll be rest assured that while you're wearing that undershirt, you'll prevent sweat stains from seeping through, but also most people won't know you're actually wearing one. On top of that, they're very, very light, as you can see here, and super breathable. So when I wear one, it doesn't add any more heat or make it feel like I'm wearing all these extra layers. So if you guys want to check out Sloan, I'm going to have them linked below with a discount code. That way you guys can go ahead, check one out, buy one, and see just why they're so good. And trust me, you're going to be hooked on them. Number four, bad breath. Like, come on guys, having that hot, stinky dragon breath, that's an instant killer. Two things cause bad odors in your mouth. One is dry mouth from dehydration, and two is just bad oral care tactics. The solution is simple. One, drink tons of water. This is gonna make sure that your mouth is never dry, stays hydrated, and increases that saliva flow in your mouth to make sure that there's no bacteria buildup that's gonna give you that bad breath. And then just implement proper oral care tactics. For example, brush your teeth at least twice a day, in the morning and at night for around 2 minutes. Floss every single day. Then you want to always remember to tackle your tongue. All that white buildup on your tongue, yeah, that's dirt and bacteria buildup on your tongue that you should remove every single night. You can get a tongue scraper or use the toothbrush itself to make sure you clean all that off. Number 5 is a stinky closet. Usually from smelly shoes. If you ever go to your closet and you just smell something off, go to your shoe section. Chances are it's coming from there. As you can tell from this list already, a lot of these bad smells come from moisture and bacteria buildup. shoes have the added benefit that mold starts growing into them because they don't dry out thoroughly. So the solution is simple. Buy one pair of shoe trees. Shoe trees do a great job of absorbing all that moisture, and the natural wood cedar leaves a refreshing scent in your shoes. Buy one pair and put them in the shoe you recently wore for at least 24 hours and just cycle it through. That's going to be more than enough to cut away any moisture and avoid bad smells coming from your closet. Alright boys, so that's it for this week's video. Those are several gross things that most guys have to deal with, and hopefully how you can fix it and just cut it out. If you guys enjoyed this video and found it informative, don't forget to drop us a like down below. Also, don't forget to check out our sponsor Sloan. They're going to be linked down below as well. That's it from me today. See ya next time.